left foot turns 15 degrees. Turn. Under and forward, sinking in both feet. Release. Drawing from the back leg. Allow your hands to hang. Drawing more feet. 1, 2, 3, 6, turn. 15 degrees to another side. Don't rush, really. Every moment is very important. Just relax into the moment, drawing, sinking into both feet, like in the downward movement. Release. Drawing from the back leg. Seated in the hips. Drawing into under and forward. Release. And sitting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn. Sit into the left. Turn. Can and cut. So, seated. Turn your left foot slightly, 15 degrees. Yes, and draw from the left. But both hips get seated. See, you turn. It's not that this hip, the front hip is unseated. No, both seated. And remember about the connection to the kidneys, connection to the hips. Yeah, you are 90% back. Then, like in down, up and down movement, you start sinking into both feet from the feet, and you arrive here, and you produce a push from the back leg. Then you start relaxing. So ground under the back foot draws. Foot first, then it just draws the whole body back. But you are not dropping the knee in the movement back. Both hips are seated. Yeah, supported by the kidneys. Again, just allow it to sink and make it continuous. And then produce a push. Again. Now you don't drop the knee, you stay higher when you move backwards. Again. Stay connected in both hips. Now we sit fully backwards 100%. So you should be able to bring this foot in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we start pushing from this foot and we turn. So this time we turn this foot 15 degrees and we start sinking into it. And again, both hips seated. And you go like in downwards movement. You sink into both feet, from the feet. And you release. Then, from the back leg, you just draw. It starts from the ground under left leg. Again, down, under, like this movement. And release. Again, don't forget about the kidneys supporting, so this open. Sinking into both feet. Relax. It's interesting, I told relax in the times that you are supposed to push. Actually, this is what needs to happen at the end, that at the moment of release, you let go completely. So the release is something which is happening after you draw, like drawing a spring if you wish, or pulling the string of a bow and then just let it go so it releases. But if you don't feel for now this force, temporary, yeah, you need to be connected to the foot, you need to push. So push with your foot, it's okay. You need to feel the force coming up. Yeah, so you might need it for some time, that's fine. Don't. Remember that as you push, you also let go in the upper body. Let go. Bring your weight now fully back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do one more cycle. So let's bring it 15 degrees, turn. Very good. Yeah, it's indeed, it's detailed work. Yeah, but not detailed in the sense that you need to fix many things. It fixes itself. So you can stop trying to fix and you can relax into it. Obviously, it requires practice. Now, to this point here, yeah, we don't want the need to go any further, okay? So please be careful. So what we do is exactly like we here in this exercise, right? We don't want, so we need to sit in both hips, kidneys support. So here, if you still, first of all, look for the geometry that you don't pass, but eventually you will feel that you can sit in both hips, and this sitting in this hip will keep you from going any further. You will be relaxing into the hip. Yeah, as you relax into the back hip as well, which produces the push. Yeah, so generally we say in time of, obviously when you start practicing and you push, you come up from the hip. This is very known and it will take some time. Now, eventually you recognize that at the time of this push, you can let go your upper body. Yeah, you can feel that as you push, you can let go your face, your chest. Then you recognize, oh, I can even let go here in the abdomen. Yeah, and then you recognize that this relaxation reaches the hips and you can even let go in the hips as well. And this letting go into the hips actually, which produces the force. So you relax with your muscle melt and it produces the force. And this relaxing not just in the front, but also in the back. Yeah, because you need to relax and meet the lower back. This is where the force coming from. So you relax your muscles. You see, you might be able to see, you relax your muscles in front and in the back. And when you relax this melting, then the force can travel. And this melting in the back and in the front keeps you seated in the hips. So you don't do any more this and come up of the hip. You actually stay in the hip as the force traveling. as the force traveling through the body. Yeah, so this exercise is exactly work on this. Okay, let's bring the awareness into ourselves. Breathing. You can feel your hips. Feel your lower abdomen. Breathing going on. And you can start. Downwards movement, drawing into the right foot. Opening the left. Drawing like in the first exercise. Rebounds. Settling, sitting down. From this downward, we rebound into beginning of the form. Have a release. Turn your left hip 15 degrees, turn. Have a release. With every release, send your awareness into the fingertips. Softening into the left hip. Turn to the corner. Small step. Sink into both feet. Adjust the foot. Drop the knee. Release into ward of right. Roll back. Drawing from the back leg. Relax. The roll back. Into the press. Everything arrives. Have a release. Drawing from the back leg. Into the push. Drawing again from the back leg. First, relax. Generate the turn. You're still mostly on the left foot, on the left hip. Then you draw into the right hip. Finish the draw. Finish the sitting. Then generate the turn. Generate the turn to the corner. Step. Sink into both feet. Adjust the foot. Drop the knee. Release. Soften into the left hip. Raise arms. Relaxing down first, then generating the turn. Step. Right foot 15 degrees, sink into both feet. Absorb into the left and second release. Soften into the right hip. Turn to the corner. Continue the turn. White crane. Step. Sink into both feet. Adjust the foot, drop the knee. Release. Soften into the left. Small step. Keep the hips seated, so once heel touches, you're already seated. You already can release into the playing the lute. Continue to brush knee. Adjust the foot. Have a release. Stay seated in the hips. Release into the punch. Drawing from the back leg into apparent closing, and which finishes with release into the push. Drawing down into cross arms. heel touch, hands touch, and down, release, down, closing, coming up. So let me just show before, because you see it from the back, so it might not be all clear. So let me show from white crane spread its wings. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably from there, yes.
And I'll do it this direction for now, just for you to see. So white crane spreads its wings. Yeah. The right foot 15 degrees. Heels in line. Yeah. The right foot approximately fist distance from here. Then you start like in third exercise, you go into the right hip. Yeah, and this is what brings his hands up. Yeah. Then once hands at the same height, you relax into the foot and generate the turn. And you pivot on the left toes. You see? Now the turn brings you actually brings you to the side as you pivot on the toes. Yeah, and in this turn, also this hand, look, once it arrives here, in the turn it goes out. It's still not out, but it goes all the way on the hip. Okay, look again. Generating the turn. Now you start to turn out towards the corner and hand becomes behind the ear. And you step to the shoulder width. Yeah, to the both stance. Then you sink into both feet. In this sinking, this hand comes to the chest height, and this hand comes to the dantian height. You see, you are 50-50. You are very stable here after the sinking, 50-50, facing the corner. Okay, look again.
Yeah, that's there.
It turns back, so this way. Yeah.
You step. You relax first into both feet. Then you use both hips, adjust the foot to 45. So now you're between the corner and the front. You drop the knee. So you're ready for the release, and you release the force into breath.